Right, I've just got back from the ITS Preston Innovations Trade show, and the first product that really caught my eye was this Tyson family of rods. There's feeder rods, there's waggler rods, all different lengths, popular range, popular lengths, popular sizes, aimed at sort of commercial anglers. But there's a 13-foot waggler rod in there as well. The key to these is that they're between sort of 50 and 65 quid, so really money friendly designs, lovely actions. Day Ship's actually been using them all year, just to give you a sight of how good they actually are. Really nice rods, and they will be hitting the retailers later this year, but great little rods there. We've got a new range of poles building on the Response family that have been very popular. These are the XS models, so we've got the XS Carp, XS50, XS70 and XS90. The XS90 is a flagship of the range. All of the poles have been reinforced on all the female sections and the male sections to prevent wear. They're very stiff. The packages are amazing. You get loads of spares, loads of like little goodies. Look how stiff that XS90 is at 14.5 meters. Absolutely brilliant. That is the hardest angle to please. That sort of look down the pole angle always makes even the best poles look poor, and that one still looks poker stiff. So really nice bits of kit. Look forward to trying them. Something new, the Extremity range of reels. When I saw these, I thought they were going to be expensive, but they're not. 85 quid. They're a bigger reel, sort of 520 and 620 sort of size, aimed at the feeder angler. Great price point. Really nice big smooth reels. 2 line clips on there. Shallow spools, brilliant. The Inertia reels, $44.99, would you believe? So another, good entry price wise for Preston Innovations there. So they've really dialed in on some lower end stuff that still maintains that high quality that you expect from Preston Innovations. Now, this is an item of clothing that really caught me out. Looks just like a hoodie and the joggers, but it's actually a one-piece garment. The idea being that the wind can't get out your back when you lean over and stuff like that. So it's actually like a onesie, but it is a hoodie and joggers sort of combo. Really nice. I fancy a bit of that, probably lounging around on the sofa, to be honest with you. But yeah. Next up is the Superior range of luggage. This takes on from the Monster range. A beautiful, I mean, look at it. It just looks really classy. There's all different types. Too many bags for me to mention here, but loads of different options there. Really good material. The zips are fantastic, and it looks super smart in that sort of black understated finish with the blue zips. Really nice range of luggage that sort of builds on the World Champion luggage that's been a great success for them. Next up is the Ventilite side trays. They did the slimline Ventilite earlier in the year, and now they've got a couple of different options. They've got XL versions, large versions, hooded versions, and then you've got the Monster side tray as well, in that sort of mesh Ventilite sort of makeup. They've got a new knuckle on the legs, so that makes them even more secure, to stop you needing the supporting leg. So really rock solid. The Magstar system, that's received a few more new patterns. The GPM is there, look, 6-inch hook lengths, ideal for sort of pole anglers. It's a good general all-round sort of pole fishing pattern for commercial fisheries. There are loads of new hooks on the way. These are the PTFE commercial hooks. Got the XSH, SFL, MCM, GPMs and KKM, which you'll no doubt have seen already. Really nice hook patterns and really sharp. This SFL in particular, I really fancy that for some sort of winter silvers fishing. A really nice sort of product for the range is this new ICM. Now, you may have been familiar with the ICS range, the interchange system. This is interchange mini or micro, whichever way you want to look at it. Tiny little method feeders, tiny little pellet feeders, and tiny little bombs that fit their own unique little, scale down stem. Really like the look of these. The pellet feeder in particular looks fantastic. Perfect for sort of winter little plops on Lindo and places like that. This is a distance method feed. As you can see, it's got like a shield at the front of the feeder to protect your bait when it enters the water. This is, hopefully to keep them pellets on that feeder as it hits the water at long sort of range. So really nice. Proper weights as well, so you can really whack them out there. The Inception SL30 seat box is one that's been out a little while now, but the tackle shop should have them in. Really lightweight seat box, only 11 kilos this box is, so ticks a lot of boxes for a lot of angles, and just over 300 quid. It's really smart seat box. I really like that. It's the first chance I've proper had a look at it today, and I really liked it. And finally, the talk of the town last year was the carbon seat box, and it's a good way to end. As you may know, it was over £2,000 last year, and it's actually had a price drop down to £1,499. Now, it is a revised package, So you get a bit less than what you did last year. But if you fancy a carbon box, and maybe you already own a Preston seat box and you just want the frame, ideal opportunity. You know, £1,499 to get your hands on that carbon goodness. Really, really nice seat box. It still staggers me that they've got this thing out there, and it's there now. I'm not going to say a realistic price point because it's still expensive, but you can get it that little bit cheaper.